All right. Well, parents, I wanted to do a meeting with you guys, and I thought that this would probably be just the better, convenient way to do it instead of trying to get everybody's schedules and get it all in the same room. So I wanted to make this little video and just kind of give you an update, what's happening in our youth ministry, and just catch you up to speed on all that good stuff. If you'll see on the screen here, we got a new cool feature that we've just launched, and that is we've got our own Impact Student Ministry app. So parents, if you have an Apple, if you have an Android, you can get that. You can download that on the App Store. You can get it on Google Play. This is the icon of what you're looking for, and all you have to do is search that wherever you download any of your apps. Just search AG Impact Student Ministry, and you should locate this app there on your phone. And so I encourage all the parents to get this app. We're just making it more convenient, more easy. We're centralizing all of our communications. And so this is what we're moving ahead towards. If your child does not have this app on their cell phone, then they're going to be kind of lost on what's happening, what's going on. So I encourage them to download this app. If your child doesn't have a phone, I have your phone number and you'll have the app, and so you can keep them up to speed on what is happening through this app. So if you don't have this, make sure you download it, parents. Make sure your child has this on their phone as well. And again, you can do that on the App Store. You can do it on Google Play. I just want to kind of walk you through this app and the different features and just kind of look at this together. So once you download the app to your phone, this is what the home screen is going to look like. And I want to start here with the upcoming events. So if you click on the upcoming events, it's going to take you to this page. And here, this is where all of our events are going to be. So if your teenager doesn't communicate, doesn't tell you what's coming up, well, if you want to know what's coming up, just go to the events page, upcoming events, and here will be all of our events that we are doing. Okay. So for example, coming up soon, we're going to go to the Cleveland County Fair. So if your teenager wants to go to the Cleveland County Fair, you'll make sure you click that. So click the event, and then here will be all the details of the event. I'll try to be graphic and answer all your questions. So we're going to the Cleveland County Fair Tuesday, October 1st, free admission for all students. We'll leave the church at 5. We'll return around 8:30, bring money for food, games, and rides. So I'll try to be very descriptive with all the events here. But the main thing is that your teenager and you, if you're registering them, right here's where they're going to sign up for this event. So from here on out, they will sign up. They will register for events all on the app. There'll be no paper sign-up sheets anymore. It'll all be directly from this app. So if your teenager wants to go to Cleveland County Fair with us next Tuesday, they'll need to click on this, or and you'll need to register them here. So you'll just click on that, you'll register for the event, you'll fill out a form. Something that's weird about the app, I can't figure it out, but every event that you register for, it will send you a ticket via email. They don't need that ticket, but it's just something the app does. So again, they'll register for all events on the upcoming events. And that's where they'll do it. They'll click on that little register for event. So if we go back to the home page, that's upcoming events. Again, everything will be there that's coming up, and that'll help you guys stay up to date on what's going on. Obviously, some of these are self-explanatory. All the sermons that I preach will be posted here. So if your teenager misses a Wednesday, they want to catch up on some messages, they can certainly do that there. Also, parents, if you want to know what we're teaching back there, you can listen in as well. So all the sermons will be posted there. There's a Bible on this app for them to use. Also, there's a prayer wall, so if they get their wisdom teeth taken out or something's going on, they can post here and it'll notify us, and we can help them pray for that, whatever it is. But the one thing I want to talk to the parents about on the app is this feature here. It's the pay feature. And so from this day forward, moving on, what we're going to do is there'll be no more cash or checks for events or any kind of that thing. If they need to pay for ticket, pay for camp, we're all going to do this from the app. So moving forward, if you want to pay for summer camp, we'll just use that as an example. You will click the pay tab. it will take you to this screen here. When you get to this screen here, you'll put the amount in. So basically what I'm doing here as this an example is we have a deposit coming up for summer camp at the end of October. So the deposit for each person is going to be $100 at the end of October. So if you wanted to make that deposit tonight or tomorrow or sometime in the next couple of weeks, you would put in $100 here. You would come down here to the general to this icon, this click down, and you'll want to make sure that it's going to be probably on general fund when you get to this page. You will need to click down here for summer camp. So every event that they may have to pay for, so for example, if we were going to the Brandon Lake concert, that would be listed here. And so you just need to make sure that you select and choose summer camp, or going to bowl or Brandon Lake. You'll need to go in here and check that, and then put $100 in that. And again, that's just helping us on the administrative part of keeping up with everything and all that good stuff. So if you want to make a deposit for camp or pay for a ticket or whatever it is that they'll need, you'll put the amount here. You'll select on this menu here, you'll select what it is for, and then once you scroll down off of that, you'll fill out all your information, put your card number in. But here's the tricky part, and I hope it won't be confusing to you. So how the app makes the money is this feature here, covering the fees. And so you only have to do this on one-time basis. So for example, the summer camp coming up, the very first deposit of $100, you'll need to click this covering fees. And so basically the deposit for camp is not going to be $100, it's going to be $103.30. And just basically look at it as a tax. This is how this app makes their money. And so they're only requiring us as a youth group to use this on a one-time basis. So for this first deposit of $100, you would click cover the fees. So the next deposit due for camp, let's just say it's $50 or $200 for the next deposit for camp. You would not need to click the cover fees. This is just for the first deposit. You'll need to do that. That covers the app. We're good to go. Let's say we have another event down the road. It's the Brandon Lake concert, and tickets are $40. Well, for that one payment, you will need to come down here and check cover fees for that. And so it would be $43 would be the total instead of $40, if that makes sense. If we're doing $40 for Brandon Lake ticket this week, the next week is an additional $40. That second payment of $40, you don't have to check cover fees. I know that may be confusing, but if you don't click that, they charge me. So this is basically just how this app makes their money. It's fees off of the events that we're doing. So that's kind of the agreement that we had. So they're making $3 off of each deposit that is made. So if you would just remember that, do that for me so we don't get charged and hit with those fees. Again, that's just the first deposit for camp, and then moving forward, if it's just a single event, you would click that cover fees for that ticket. So that's the pay feature of this app. If you have any questions on that, y'all have my phone number. Also, you can catch me on Wednesday nights, and this coming Sunday is Ministry Fair. So you can stop by the booth and I can help answer any questions in terms of the app and pay if there's any confusion there. The other feature I want to talk to you parents about is this: join a group. As a parent, you'll want to join that group. When you click that, it will come up for you to sign in. You'll need to go through all that process and sign up. But once you click that sign up, you'll come to a page like this. You might wind up on all groups. You'll need to flip over here to your groups. There's different groups here. If your teenagers in middle school, high school, they'll need to sign up and register for those groups. But parents and guardians, you're looking for the parents and guardians groups. and you can be there. Y'all can communicate, talk to each other. I'll send push notifications, maybe just to the parents or guardians, that kind of thing. Parents, you're also more than welcome to join. If your teenager is in middle school, you can join the middle school group. You can join the high school group as well. But basically, you'll be getting double notifications because everything I send to your child through these groups, you will be receiving it through the parent guardians as well. So if you don't want your phone getting blowed up, you might just want to register for the parents and guardians group. With that being said, I'm also still going to keep our parents and guardians text message thread. I'll still have that just in case I need to get in touch with you guys very quickly if we're on trips, letting you know the ETA of getting back to the church. I'll still keep that text message group if I need to get some important information to you very quickly. But again, we're just moving to centralize our communications and everything to this app. I think it's going to be a whole lot easier as we add new faces and new people to the group. So that's the app. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Another big announcement that I want to make the parents aware. I haven't made this announcement yet to the group yet, but we are doing a different summer camp this year. We will not be going to Camp Snowbird. We've been going there for 7 years. Been praying about it and just think that it's time for a change. And so we're excited for this. We're going to be going to Lookup Lodge this year. It's in Travelers Rest, South Carolina. It's about an hour and a half, so it's closer. It's in between Spartanburg, South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. We went and toured this property, me and a few of the leaders. It's absolutely gorgeous. And just kind of explain Lookup Lodge a little bit. It's basically the father of Camp Snowbird. Snowbird's like the child. And what I mean by that is Snowbird actually came to Lookup Lodge and basically took the Lookup Lodge back with him to Andrews, North Carolina. So this is kind of the father of Camp Snowbird. Has a lot of the same things. It operates very similar to Snowbird. It has the 3-man swing. It has many different activities and obstacles. Obviously, a beautiful lake, kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing, zip lining over the lake, into the lake, water slides into the lake, waterfalls on the property that they can hike to. There's so many things to do. One thing that we're really excited about is the facilities this year at Lookup Lodge. It's like the Hilton Hotel versus like the Super 8 compared to Camp Snowbird. They've got their own showers. They've got their own bathrooms. The mattresses are extremely thick. We're not going to wake up with broken backs. But anyway, this is what we're going to do. We have some new dates this year. It's going to be Sunday, June 29th through July 3rd. So we know we're going to be interfering a little bit with vacation time, possibly. So that's why we're kind of putting these dates out here early so that maybe you can plan around if your teens want to go to camp with us. It's going to be 4 nights this year. Basically, we'll leave after the Sunday morning service. We'll head down. We'll come back Thursday, July 3rd. So we'll be back for the 4th. They won't be missing the 4th of July. Also, parents, you'll appreciate this. The cost of camp this year is about $200 cheaper than Camp Snowbird. And it's better, I think. I think they're going to have a fantastic time. I also meant to mention with Lookup Lodge, we're actually going to be playing Survivor every single day that we're at camp. This camp puts that on. And so it will be Anthony Grove. We will be a tribe. We'll be a team, and we'll be competing in Survivor challenges around the property, in the lake, against other churches. So that's really cool, and we're really excited about that. So that's just another cool thing about it. We think it's going to be more intimate, more personal as well. But the cost per person for youth this go around is going to be $337 per youth, per teenager. And a deposit is going to be due Wednesday, October 23rd of $100. That's going to secure your teenager's spot. And the reason I'm doing this video, making you aware of this, is because we only have 28 spots available this year. So that's not many. And it is a first come, first served basis. So I'm letting the parents know, I'm letting you know, that spots are limited. Go ahead and sign your teenager up if they would like to come. I know sometimes teenagers don't communicate things, so that's why I'm coming to the parents first with this. There's 28 spots available this year. It's first come, first serve. We're not guaranteed to get any more spots. So leaders are already counted. So we've already got leaders, but this is what we've got left for students. 28 spots available this year for the teenagers. So make sure you get them signed up. Again, the $100 deposit due Wednesday, October 23rd will secure their spot. And obviously we'll be doing some fundraising to help the cost of $337 per teenager. We will help cover and help do some fundraisers. One we have coming up is going to be a candle sale. They will be getting that very soon. And also we encourage to do a calendar. So we encourage your teenager to take a month out of the calendar year. Y'all have probably seen these on Facebook, but basically they get people to donate $1, take this day. And we've seen that if they can fill out that calendar, they can pay for their whole trip. So, and more. They'll probably have a little bit more money left over that they can take for the snack shack and the shop, the store that the camp has, and all that good stuff. So anyway, they'll be doing that. I encourage them to do that. We'll probably also have one big fundraising event as well. We're also selling the clipboards, and so that's going on as well. All that's profit. So anyway, this is what's happening. This is what it's gonna look like this year for summer. Again, if you have any questions, you have my number. Feel free to reach out if you have any concerns, any questions, have any problems or issues with the app. Please let me know, and parents, help me to encourage your teenager about this new adventure that we're all going to experience together this year for summer camp at Lookup Lodge. And also, by the way, you can go on YouTube, you can Google Lookup Lodge, and you can find all kind of videos. They'll even give you tours of the facilities and all of that. So anyway, we're excited. Thank you for trusting us with your teenagers, and we hope we're making an impact. We hope we're making a difference. Thank you. God bless y'all. Praying for y'all.